Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is, of course, Jad, and welcome back to Watch It and Learn, a series where I'm going to be going through all of my thought processes and telling you guys how to win from dropping at a certain location. In today's video, we're going to be dropping at the location named Anarchy Acres. I'm going to be going through everything and every situation that I get myself into and how I do overcome and actually win the battles. As you can see, we do have a nice little drop going over Anarchy right now, so we can try and get a cheeky low-down drop, maybe to the barn right here. And as we're dropping in, I'll cut to that right now. If you guys do want to see more series like this where I do go over everything that I'm going to be doing in an actual game, do hit that like button and show some support on where you'd like me to drop next and show a video of how to win from that location. That would be greatly appreciated. But now we're dropping into Anarchy. We're going to go to the long barn on the left hand side. It's kind of populated, but usually not so bad compared to the big house on the right hand side. We'll have nearly the same amount of chests, or I think it does have more chests than the actual big house, because this can spawn two. The big house only spawns one chest. So if we can get a decent head start off of here. No chest there. Is there a weapon anywhere? We have to go a pistol. This doesn't look too promising. Here we go, finally. Got ourselves a deagle. Shotgun. A shotgun would be lovely. Okay, so more pistol ammo, because that will come in useful. 100%. 100%. And some bandages, I'll take them just in case. Now we want to kind of have a nice outlook over the map and make sure we know where everybody is before we do push into different places. Got ourselves kind of prepared for what we're going to put ourselves into and the battles we do approach. There's a guy over there. I feel like he did drop over there. I'm not too sure. Didn't see him over there. Do I even know if anyone did drop here? Okay, so someone did definitely drop here. Oh look, the new jump pad. We just got 3 of that new jump pad. Perfect. One guy down. Two more to go. Well, one more. That was really easy, wasn't it? Very easy play indeed. And that is how you wipe Anarchy Acres. Because it's such a small location, you don't have to kind of worry. Well, it's kind of an out of the way location. You don't have to worry about many different lurkers coming from different positions. So when I do drop here, I do kind of keep myself less aware than say if I dropped to Pleasant Park or Tilted Towers, because they are definitely more of a primary location if you have good players, or either like a lot of players dropping at that location. Hence why Anarchy Acres is a good way to get a win if you are looking for, if you want to get a high KD and have many games in a row where you can get high kills. That's why I do drop here, if you wanted to get that KD on the rise. Probably going to push in between this area here, between Loot Lake and Dusty Divot right now. We do have a lot of time to kind of lurk around, just linger everywhere possible. Try and see if we can get some more loot to try and get us to that win. You know what they say, the more loot, the more victories. I'm joking, no one says that. Actually, didn't realise, but farming materials is again a big thing. I have a float value. I think of it as a till. So I use materials like a float value. So I always have 300 materials left over in my inventory, just in case I do need them. So getting more than 300 is definitely a very, very crucial tip when you are coming into these build battles. You do usually use around that much resources for every battle you go into. usually, well, half the time I use more than what I think I'm going to use because of editing, making yourself get that height advantage, etc, etc. So having the more resources than you ever would think you need is definitely a big advantage. Don't know what I was trying to say there. Did I just hear someone? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Always stay jumping. If you don't jump, always jump. It means that you're harder to hit when enemies are trying to shoot you from afar, or from a larger distance than you would expect. So they can't get them cheeky hits on you that could lead to your death. Trying to lose as much HP as possible in these kind of roaming around situations where you do need to go find yourself some people to kill, but you're just kind of lurking everywhere. You can't find anyone. You're just not having fun right now, like what's happening for me right now. When farming, what I like to do is a personal preference of mine is always bob up and down. Make sure you're moving around. Keep yourself more open and spread apart as possible. So when they do try and spray you down, a not very good player or an average player will always go for that spray off the start to try and deal with the crucial and initial damage. But then if you're moving around like this, you're harder to hit with loot, etc. So you are more of a spread out target. It's like trying to hit a needle, let's say. No, that's not a good example. I don't see anyone. This is the weirdest game I've ever played of Fortnite. I'm in a very a big location right now, where there's usually a lot of players and it's very populated, but there's no one around here at all, nobody. Players. There we go. Right, now we push down. Add a jump pad. Perfect. You see that edit right there? That cheeky edit. He wasn't going to expect that. You want to do the unexpected just then. That was quite a good kill, I'm not going to lie. The way that actually turned out compared to how I thought it would was insane. Oh my god. I will take that. Making sure you do get that height advantage off the start. You saw how I went into that box and pushed as soon as I got that one ramp down. I made myself accelerate as fast as I could to try and get that one block above him. So he had to either move backwards, move forwards, and try and get around what I just placed. But you could see how I built this one bit here to get that left at angle, that 90-degree angle straight up to where he was. So you saw that pushing this direction, getting that one ramp there above him, made sure that he couldn't get that bit above me, which then led to his death. And there's another guy over there. Perfect, that guy's down. From a distance, you just saw then that I was tap firing. Again, that's another way to make sure you get that all of your hits on point. If I was to spray then, I'm not too sure that most of my bullets would have actually connected to his body. I'm going to take this grenade launcher only because a deagle won't be good anymore because of the first hit accuracy thing, and we can kind of blow up everybody's base with it. Which will be useful, very useful, in the later battles right at the end. Jump around just in case someone tried to aim a sniper bullet at me. No one did, luckily. Oh, you hear that? Wow. Too close for comfort. Way too close for comfort. I did not play that very well at all. Oh, I should have gone down below. I didn't have anything. I wasn't really thinking anything in that battle. It was more just go for the kill and try and get him out of the game. That's what was going through my head. There wasn't any like tactical decisions I was making. You could probably tell that as like an actual player in the game as well. But I had no clue what I was going to do there, of how to push that situation. That was a weird one. That was a very weird one indeed. But luckily we did come out with the victory of that battle. So that was perfect. That was perfect. Okay, two guys over there. They're having a little battle. Maybe we push over there? I think we get the height advantage on top of Dusty Divot though. Like on top of Dusty Depot, sorry, my bad. And make sure we're up there before we then actually engage into the battle. Get that initial... I keep saying the word initial. Just make sure we're able to get the damage off at the start instead of missing the bullets. This isn't good. This is not good. And now we push up. We know he's now below us. Where's he gone? Ah, this is not good. These situations here are very hard. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Now we take the tack is what I was trying to say. This is scary. There we go. Then we get rid of that and we keep the tack, because then we can use the tack as the like the... Was there a guy down there? We use the tac as the close range weapon. We use the rocket launcher to get that first hit and try and get as much damage taken off of them as possible. And that is when we switch to our tac, which is a faster weapon than a pump. Does less damage, but is very, very, very useful in this type of situation. Then we just do this to get no full damage and able to just drop down nice and smoothly. Oh, look! Some more loot. Perfect. Literally perfect. This game is going so good. Oh, was that a thing that went like a thing that flew behind me? A bullet. Okay, now where's the launch pad at? Am I blind? Oh, it's there. Oopsie. Right, where were these guys? I saw a guy over there. Double hit and headshot. Perfect. Him twice again. And again. We don't want to get sniped here. Can you just hit, please? Uh-oh. There we go. Don't ever try that again, you fool. Last guy is over there. Watch this. Here we go. Then we just splash damage, and splash damage. Bang! Woo! Easy wins, easy wins. That is literally how you would overcome the win in this situation. So the first situation I pushed myself into was when he was firing all the grenades at me. You want to push that, but you don't want to push it too hard. But you want to hit all that damage off of your AR like you saw I did just a minute ago to get that last guy down. Then this guy tried to push us with a weird kind of way of doing it. It was kind of odd how he pushed back to push forward as we were just pushing him. So he was kind of losing ground as we were gaining ground. But then it was quite simple after that. When he got above us, he blocked himself in, which wasn't very good. Knew I had a rocket launcher, which is in this kind of situation, you have the rocket launcher. Use that to your advantage. Get the height advantage and fire it down on them so they don't have a chance of actually seeing it. And being able to know what you're going to do and like your next move. So let's say we have a rocket launcher and a grenade launcher to do all the bits of work for us. We needed to take down all of their foundations. So like I said at the start of the video, if you guys do want to see any more games like this, how to win from a different location, this was Anarchy Acres, so if you do want to see any more, please do hit that like button, make sure you subscribe and comment down below where you would like me to drop and talk through everything in the game. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, peace out.